Welcome to our Krama HIIT practice today, full moon phase. So we will be doing a few moon salutations to tap into that beautiful energy. And also, we'll invite some twisting into those moon salutations today to connect with the solar energy. We were talking about this in a earlier workout today about how it's really noticeable the lengthening days now as we approach Groundhog Day. So really great energy. Let's start with palms down for grounding, which I think is nice in the Krama HIIT practice so that we really connect with that uh, idea that we're supported in our work today. Let's begin by exhausting the senses and setting intention. So close the eyes. And if it is comfortable for you to close the mouth and breathe through the nose only. And a reminder that in the Krama HIIT practice, especially when we're doing the high intensity intervals, that you will probably need to open the mouth to get enough oxygen to support that effort. But for now, the mouth is closed, breathing through the nose only. Taking a moment to listen as far as your ears can hear and in all directions. Be the witness to each sound by identifying it without letting it distract you, and then move to the next sound. Going from sound to sound, making your way in closer and closer to your mat. Until eventually you arrive at the sound of your own breath. Be the witness to the inhalation and the witness to the exhalation. Become aware of the temperature of the air on your exposed skin. Awareness of the places where your clothing contacts your skin. Awareness of contact points between your body and the earth, which may be contact points at the mat, at your sit bones and whatever you're sitting on, palms of the hands and the thighs. And then notice if there are any smells where you are, experience them, and let them go. Making your way to Chitakasha, that space behind the closed eyes. And taking a moment here to decide what you would like to bring to the mat today and set an intention around that. Find a word or a few words and repeat them to yourself mentally 3 times. This intention in Sanskrit is known as a sankalpa, your vow to the truth. Feel free to return to this intention at any time during the practice. Use it as a mantra or just return to your commitment to it. Bring your awareness now to the breath and follow the inhalation and the exhalation. On your next inhale, visualize lifting up through the spine, really tall, crown of the head reaching toward the ceiling. And exhale, take the left hand over to the outside edge of that right thigh and the right hand behind the low back or to the floor to easily bring yourself into a twist. Inhale to unwind. Exhale to do the same thing on the other side. Eyes can stay closed or you can open them, whatever you prefer. Let's do that little twisting 2 more times to each side. So inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand crosses over into the twist to your right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting to your left. I'm actually mirroring you so that if you are looking at me, I'm doing the opposite, but it's but usually more easy to follow. Coming back to center, let's change the positioning of the legs in that Sukhasana. So it's typically moving into the Sukhasana that doesn't come quite as naturally to you, and just reground through the sit bones. Place the palms of the hands on the thighs again. Maybe close the eyes if you've opened them for just a moment to feel that change in your connection to the earth. Then slide the hands out so the fingers drape over the knees. Next, inhale, gently pull on those knees and bring your back into extension, so seated cow position. And then exhale, round into cat. 2 more times on that. So inhale, slight pulling on the knees as you bring yourself into cow. And then if you like to, as you exhale and round into cat, you could use the palms of the hands to press to deepen that rounding position. So one more time. Inhale up to cow. And exhale to cat. Inhale to a nice tall neutral spine. Release the shoulders down and back. And then inhale, circle the arms up to the side, hook the thumbs together, and actively pull the hands away from each other. Lift up through the side body, and exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale up to center. Switch the positioning of the thumbs to the way that doesn't come quite as naturally. Lift up again through the side body, and then exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale up to center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale up to center. Release the arms forward and down. And then bring the hands so that they're beside the hips on the mat, fingertips or palms. Extend the legs straight out. Press the hands into the mat and imagine that you're dragging away to lift up through the spine. Stay like that. Press the base of the big toes forward down toward the earth. I know you probably can barely see mine, but the base of the big toes are pressing toward the earth. And then pull the toes back so that they're reaching toward the shins. Still lots of energy in the hands and arms dragging away to lift up through the spine. Take one more inhale and exhale here. And then keep the torso strong, release the energy in the arms, bend both knees, soles of the feet coming in. Give yourself a nice hug, lift up through the spine. Take an inhale, lift the crown of the head toward the ceiling. Exhale, turn the whole of the head to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn the whole of the head to the right. Inhale back to center, and then make your way hands to the mat. Bring yourselves forward, come up to standing. We'll all meet at the tops of our mats. You may or may not want your blocks up there if you find those handy for salutations. Once you reach the top of the mat, check in, the feet are underneath the hips. Do a nice roll of the shoulders, palms facing forward. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze at them. So that feels good. Exhale, fold over, bring the hands to the thighs. Inhale, find cow in the upper body. Exhale, around to cat. Inhale to cow, and at the same time, come all the way up to standing. Imagine the feet dragging away from each other. Release the arms down by the side into Tadasana. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead. Again, gaze up there if that feels good. Exhale, slide the hands in front of the body, fold all the way over. And this is where you may want your hands to blocks, shins, or the mat, whatever your preference. Release the head down. Inhale, step way back with your left foot. Keep the knee lifted and reach the rib cage forward. So that's the difference between sun salutation and moon salutation. Also the fact that we're stepping back with the left foot. Take one more inhale here and reach the rib cage forward. Exhale to lower that knee down and untuck the toes. Here comes our twist. Plant your left hand on the mat under the shoulder and inhale, open to the right in that twist. Stay here for an extra breath. Make that connection of hand to mat a kind of dragging away from the foot to deepen the twist. One more inhale here. Exhale, release that hand down to the mat. Keep the low lunge, but bring the torso up. Interlace the fingers except for the index finger. Anjaneyasana here with Jupiter Mudra in the hand. Stay here also for an extra breath to try and deepen through the back bend. One more inhale. And then exhale, draw that full moon with the hands and bring them back down to the mat to either side of that front foot. Inhale, reach the rib cage forward, tuck the toes, lift the knee up, and then exhale back, downward facing dog or tabletop. Invite movement into the body, whether you're in tabletop or downward dog. If you're in tabletop, reach the crown of the head forward. If you're in down dog, relax through the head.
If you're in down dog, find stillness in the feet, press the heels toward the mat. Inhale, lower the knees, find cow in the upper body. Exhale, bend the elbows, slither the body all the way through, find cobra pose right here. Exhale, lower the forehead down to the mat. Inhale, bring the head and rib cage up, tuck the toes. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Again, this could be tabletop. Invite movement into it. So that movement helps the blood flow to increase just a little bit more than if you stayed still. Now find stillness, press the heels toward the mat, look to the top of the mat. Inhale, left foot steps forward, back knee stays lifted. So that's the difference again in that moon salutation. Exhale to lower the knee, untuck the toe maybe for stability. Right hand plants underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, twist to the left this time and stay here with a lot of awareness at that right hand that it's grounded but dragging away from the foot to deepen the twist. Crown of the head reaching away from the tailbone. One more inhale. Exhale, release that hand down. Inhale, lift both arms up into that low lunge. Interlace the fingers except for the index finger, Jupiter Mudra. Stay here for an extra breath to deepen that back bend if possible. And then exhale, draw the full moon with the hands and let the arms release back as you're doing that as well to open through the shoulders. Hands plant on the mat. Inhale, reach the rib cage forward, tuck the toes, lift the knee up. And then exhale, step into Uttanasana. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up, palms touch. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Before going to the other side, inhale, lift all 10 toes and spread them wide. Exhale, release down. Now the other side. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, fold all the way over the body. Hands can go to shins, blocks, or mat. Inhale, right leg steps way back, knee stays lifted for a moment, reach the rib cage forward. Exhale to lower the knee, maybe untuck the toes for extra stability. Right hand plants again. Inhale, open to the left. Stay there again to really check in with your twisting. So right hand is dragging away from the left foot, crown of the head reaching away from the tailbone, and even right hip can turn in a little bit toward that midline. See where you can go with that twist. Exhale to release that hand back down. Inhale to bring the arms up to Anjaneyasana. Interlace the fingers the awkward way. Extend the index fingers. Again, stay here for just an extra breath to deepen and open up through the hips. And then exhale to draw the moon with the arms, hands plant. Inhale, rib cage reaches forward, tuck the toes, lift the knee up. Exhale back, tabletop or down dog. Invite some movement into that. And if you're in down dog, bring an awareness to the hands. Really press down through the base of the index finger and imagine the hands are pushing toward the top of the mat, which effectively pushes the rib cage closer to the thighs. Find stillness in the feet. Inhale, lower the knees, find cow in the upper body. Exhale, bend the elbows, slither through, find cobra. And then the next exhale, lower the forehead to the mat. Inhale to lift up again. Hands can drag back, tuck the toes, exhale back, downward facing dog. One more time, invite that movement in. And then find stillness, look to the top of the mat. Inhale, step forward, right foot, knee stays lifted for a moment. And now exhale to lower, untuck the toes for stability. If you want, that's an option. Left hand plants, inhale, open to the right on the twist. Stay here again. Left hand is now pressing in and dragging away from that right foot, crown of the head reaching away from the tailbone. Left hip turns in a little bit. See where you can go with that nice twist. Find ease in that twist. Exhale, release the hand down. Inhale, come up. Awkward interlacing of the fingers except for the index fingers. Again, stay here for just an extra breath to really release through the hips. Exhale, draw the full moon with the hands, plant them either side of that front foot. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the knee up, push the heel back, rib cages forward. Exhale, stepping in, Uttanasana. Inhale, circle all the way up, palms touch. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Again, inhale, lift all 10 toes, spread them wide, and release down. Let's do one more round of that moon salutation, but we'll speed it up so that we're doing a move on every single breath. So inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold. Feet can drag away here to assist the low back in that. Inhale, left foot steps way back. Knees lifted, rib cage forward. Exhale, lower it down. Left hand plants. Inhale, one time for the twist. Exhale to release. Inhale, come up to the low lunge. Interlace the fingers except for the index finger. Exhale, draw the moon. Plant the hands. Inhale, tuck the toes, back knee lifts. Exhale, back, tabletop or downward facing dog. Right away, lower the knees. Inhale, find cow in the upper body. Exhale to slither forward. Inhale in cobra. Right away, exhale, back down dog or tabletop. Right away, inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale to lower the knee. Untuck the toes, plant the right hand. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, release down. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, draw the moon. Inhale, toes tuck, back knee lifts up. Exhale, stepping in, Uttanasana. Inhale, circle all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's complete that on the right side. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back, rib cage forward. Exhale, lower the knee, untuck the toes. Maybe that's an option. Right hand plants. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, release down. Inhale, up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, draw the moon. Plant the hands. Inhale, toes tuck, knee lifts. Exhale, back, tabletop or down dog. Inhale, lower the knees, find cow in the upper body. Exhale, bend the elbows, slither forward, find cobra. Right away, exhale back, tabletop or down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, lower the knee. Plant the hand. Inhale for the twist. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, draw the moon. Plant the hands. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees, rib cage forward. Exhale, stepping in, Uttanasana. Inhale, circle all the way up, palms touch. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Nice. Inhale, lift all 10 toes, spread them wide. Exhale, release them down. Beautiful. Release the arms down. Going for our first high intensity interval. Today we're doing something a little different. We're doing a variation on hamstring curl. So you might want to face the side of your mat so that you have a little more space. And because we're on 16 and 15 today, you might want to walk up and down your mat for the recovery. For the interval phase, we'll do variations. We'll go through the Kramas now on hamstring curls. So first one, just right and left hamstring curl, pulling the arms back. So you can do, this would be Krama 1. Krama 2 is a little subtle, but it does make a big difference with the heart. You do like a little dip down. So it's almost like you're doing a wide-legged squat and then coming up to the hamstring curl. So this is Krama 2. Do it a little bit more so you get that sense of really going down and up. So increasing that range of motion through the sequence. Now Krama 3 would be airborne. So airborne is often the highest intensity Krama, right? A couple more each side, and then walk it out. Okay, so the walkout is your recovery today because our interval phase is a little bit shorter and our recovery phase is a little bit longer. So a couple more walks up and down. Just those 3 Kramas today. If you wanted to, on the first Krama, make it a little more challenging. Instead of pulling back with the arms, you could reach up and down. Okay, here we go. Setting the timer. 10 seconds to set up and think about what you want to do. We can start easy. There's the bell. Get ready. Go. So Krama 1, simple pull back, or maybe arms up, pull down. Krama 2, change that range of motion. Krama 3, getting airborne. Yeah, go for it. That's the recovery. So now we're walking. Let me see how many. Yeah, we're doing 5 repetitions today. Take this time to recover. Let the heart rate come down. There's the bell to get ready. Go. Yeah, push. If you are staying connected with the earth, try to get as much range of motion as possible. It might be that you wanted to do the first Krama for the first 2 sets to get into it, and then you're trying to increase, oh, that's our recovery, increase your effort as you feel you're getting more warm, your breath is coming a little more easily. Ditching the glasses now, always steam up in this class. Okay, here we go. Again, let's do it. Krama 3, getting airborne.
There's so many ways that you can kind of get yourself into this. You could do a bunch of Krama 1s or 2s and then do one of them at Krama 3. So you choose, make sure you're getting breathless. That's the key. There's our recovery. Whew. One way that I know that I've really worked max is when I get to this recovery, I feel like going whew and just letting some air out. Here we go. Next round. Press. Go. Yeah. This is where you may want to return to your mantra. If it was, or your intention, if it was one word, use it as a mantra. Push or power, or maybe it's stay with it. Yeah, who knows? Use it. There's your recovery. Walk it out. Ah, yeah. Feels good. Active recovery. That's the goal. If we were static recovery, the blood would pool. Not good. Let's go. Ready? Here it is. Press, press. Yeah. And if you want to stay earthbound, get that range of motion happening, or bring the arms up and down rather than from that lower position. You choose. You can do it. Oh, yay. Fist pump. We did 5. Walk up and down your mat. Yeah, my floor seems really squeaky today. I'm not sure why. Oh, well. As long as I don't go through it, it's all good. Okay, another walk up and down the mat. Yeah. We will return to do a third moon salutation now, and we will shorten it up a little bit more by going from down dog or tabletop right into cobra on breath retention, rather than doing the knee down cow thing. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Oh, taking that energy of the full moon. The moon energy is an ability to go with the flow. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg way back. Keep the knee lifted for a moment. Reach the rib cage forward. Exhale, lower the knee. Plant the hand. Inhale, open to the twist. This twist is a variation, but a nice one, isn't it? Release back down. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, circle, draw the full moon, hands plant. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the back knee up. Exhale, back tabletop or down dog. Retain the breath and right away, lower knees, chest and chin, slither forward, arriving in cobra on the inhale. Exhale, back tabletop or down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, rib cage reaches. Exhale, lower the knee, maybe untuck the toes, plant the hands. Inhale, open to the twist. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, draw the moon. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the knee up, push the heel back. Exhale, stepping in, Uttanasana. Inhale, circle all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Right side, inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold. Drag the feet away there to protect the low back. Inhale, right foot steps way back. Reach the rib cage forward. Exhale, lower the knee, maybe untuck the toes. Plant the right hand. Inhale, open to the left again. And release down on the exhale. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, draw the moon, plant the hands. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the knee up, push the heel back. Exhale, tabletop or down dog. Retain the breath, lower knees, chest and chin, slither forward. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, back, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, lower the knee, plant the hand. Inhale, twisting to the right. Exhale, release down. Inhale, coming up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, draw the moon, plant the hand. Inhale, lift the knee up, tuck the toes. Actually, tuck the toes first, probably. And then exhale, stepping in. Inhale, circle all the way up, palms to touch. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Beautiful. Keep the hands at the heart center. And inhale, find the squatting position here. Stay in the squat for just a moment. Lift all 10 toes. Just feel that nice squatting position. And then bring the hands to the hips. And now we'll go through a series of kramas for this high intensity interval. So squat and just come up to the toes or balls of the feet and squat back down. Come up and down. And if you want to, you could add arm movement up as you go up and bring them back down to the hips as you sit down. But working through that range of motion to come up to the balls of the feet, that actually works the core a little bit and strengthens through the calf muscles, challenges your balance. Good work. Now the next krama is to actually come up one knee at a time. Sit, one knee at a time, come up. Good. So this one,
is just a little bit more effort. And then of course, the next one, we get airborne on those knee lifts. Yeah. Push with that, get airborne. And I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. You do not need to come a whole lot off the earth to really dramatically increase the effort. One more time each side, and then walk it out. Active recovery. Good work. So those 3 Kramas, adding the arms makes a difference. Recover from this. Think about which Krama you want to use. And remember, you can mix and match. So you could do 1 interval of Krama 2, where you're bringing the knees up. And the next interval, you might try to get airborne. All right, setting it up. Here we go. 10 seconds to think about it before the timer goes. Get ready. Maybe start in the squat position. Go, here we go. So Krama 1, up and down to the balls of the feet. Krama 2, alternating the knee lift. You could also come up to the balls of the feet on this one. It's a little more challenging for the core, for your balance. Option 3, airborne. Yeah, recover. My gosh, goes by so fast. Walk up and down. I think that's a good one when we have this longer recovery, to just move walking. Keep the arms moving, but it keeps the blood going back up, oxygen to the brain. Here we go. Round 2. Let's go for it. You choose. We're getting nice and warm now. So it's amazing how our range of motion increases. And it also is amazing how we can tap into that cardiorespiratory challenge a little bit more. It's like our brain knows it's okay to push yourself because you're getting a recovery. And there's your recovery. Walk it up and down. Yeah, the recovery is so key, so that you actually can really tap in to your best power when we do that high intensity. Here we go. And let's go. Push. Airborne maybe. Maybe to the knees. Maybe keeping in the squat position, coming to the balls of the feet, using the arms, getting that range of motion as much as possible, because it's about moving your center of gravity against the earth, right? There's your recovery. Whew. You should be so breathless that it would be really hard to talk. There's no way you would be able to talk as much as I am now. I should probably be quiet and work harder. Okay, here we go. Set it up. Set the squat, go. Push. Find your mantra. Work. Strong. Fantastic. Yeah, go for it. Really squat as much as you can, because that increases your range of motion. Okay, recover. There's your active recovery time. Doesn't it feel good? Serious yin and yang happening here. Yeah, bring that heart rate down. Keep the blood moving in the body though. Get ready. Let's do it. Here's the squat and go. Push, push. Use that range of motion. Find it in yourself. It's there. You're strong. Go for it. Push, push. Yeah. Yay. It's so good to fist pump for ourselves, right? Active recovery. Active recovery. Nice work. Yeah. Okay, so we've done 3 moon salutations. Now, let's go to some sun salutations. So we connect that lunar energy with the beautiful solar energy, the sun coming back from its hiatus down at the other side of the planet. All right, up at the top of the mat. Let's do a Surya A. We'll do a variation first. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Stay in this plank for a moment. Really imagine hands dragging back, feet dragging forward. That really taps into that solar energy. Inhale, lower the knees. Exhale, bend the elbows, half chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. I think up dog is kind of nice though, because we've done a bunch of cobras. Exhale, back down dog or tabletop. Inhale to walk, or you could hop to Ardha Uttanasana, the half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's do that again. I'll guide you through a little bit faster this time. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step, or you could hop to plank. Take an extra inhale here with an option to lower the knees. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower chaturanga, or you're in half chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, hop or walk to Ardha Uttanasana, the half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle all the way up, palms touch. And hands to the heart center. Nice. Okay, time for our next HIIT. Let's do the lateral one. That's so fun. So first Krama, 2-step with a reach and a press on the leg. Back here, 2-step, reach. Okay, let's keep doing that. Press. Yeah, that feels good. 2-step, reach. Good. Now you can change this for the next Krama to a leap and a press. So 2-step, leap and a press. 2-step, leap and a press. Okay, we got it? Now, the third Krama, we did this last week. We pressed and then we came up to a leap. So 2-step, press, leap. 2-step, press, leap. Yeah, good. Press, leap. One more time. Press, leap, and walk it out for your recovery. Whew. You may even find variations within those Kramas. So even a reach and a touch down, you would change that range of motion, right? So experiment. Keep your walking happening. Get ready. We'll go for our next round and just one more walk up and down the mat. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Starting it out. Find your place. We always have 10 seconds to think about it, which is kind of fun, right? All right, go. 2-step, press is Krama 1. Okay, Krama 2, 2-step, leap into that press. Leap into the press. And Krama 3 is leap into the press, jump. Oh, it's already over. So sad. It goes by so fast. Next week we'll return to 20 seconds. Yeah, keep it moving, keep it moving. Get ready, set up, choose your Krama, go. Yeah, so fun. Really get sweaty. This feels so great when we really get sweaty. And you know you're really sweaty if the first thing you think about when this practice is over is a shower. Okay, walk it out. And then the next thing you think about is eating some protein. Protein really helps after a high intensity workout. Get ready, 4 seconds to our next one. Set up, go. Ooh, really reach. Yeah, just use maximum range of motion. This is key, really key to getting your best workout, getting your best cardiorespiratory challenge, getting sweaty, getting breathless. There's your recovery. Walk it out. Audible exhale. Always feels good in a Krama HIIT practice. Yeah. Get ready. Here we go again. Push. Choose your option. Really work though. Still really challenging ourselves. You will have time to recover. Trust in that. Really push now. And then take that time for recovery. There's the recovery time. Great work. I think there's just one more. Use your mat, use your space. Keep it moving, keep the blood flowing. Get ready, setting up. Go. Yeah, press, maybe jump. Even if you just add a couple of jumps, that will make a big difference to your heart rate. Yeah, experiment. Always imagine that you're challenging your own perceived limits of what you can do. Oh, that's it. Give yourself a fist pump. Walk it out. Beauty, beauty. Yeah, let the heart rate come down. That's really key. I like to think of this walking phase as kind of easy recovery. And then when we do the salutations, before we do the next HIIT, that's more like more active recovery, like more energizing active recovery. Let's go to the top of the mat. Let's do those 3A again. And think about if you can challenge yourself here to a jump back up to the Ardha Uttanasana at the end, or a jump back into either plank or chaturanga.
So it used to be that all instructors cued jump into chaturanga because they thought jumping back to plank was too hard on the shoulders. But if you're comfortable jumping back to plank, that's fine too. And if you're jumping back to chaturanga, hang out there for an extra second and wait for us. That will challenge the muscles. Okay, enough talking. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back to plank or chaturanga. If you're in plank, take that extra inhale, maybe lower the knees. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, step or hop, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle up. Hands to the heart center. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back to plank or straight into chaturanga. If you're in chaturanga, hang out there. If you're in plank, lower down into chaturanga, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. One more time. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk or hop, plank or chaturanga. If you're in chaturanga, hang out there. If you're in plank, inhale, maybe lower the knees. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Last time, inhale to hop or walk, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift all 10 toes, spread them wide. Exhale, release. Inhale, keep the hands at the heart center. Lift up to the balls of the feet. And then exhale, bend the knees and the hips, lower into a crouch. Release the hands down to the mat. Make your way to tabletop position. And let's go through our final HIIT, which is a mountain climber series. So, option here. You could be with your hands at the wall to do this, so that you're doing releasing and maybe doing high lifts. You could also bring your hands up to a couch or a chair. Just that slightly higher elevation might make the movement a little bit more accessible to you. So lots of options here. Krama 1 is to tuck the toes and lift the knees up and lower. Up and lower. And a way to really use this to engage the abdominals a little bit more is as you lift, drag the hands back and the feet forward, and then release that dragging motion as you lower the knees. So lift and drag, lower. Lift and drag, lower. A couple more times. And then keep it lifted now for Krama 2 is a walk out and in. Walk out and in. And I've mentioned this before, but really take those feet way back so that you end up in a plank position and not kind of midway like this, okay? Now, Krama 3, taking it to a run. And again, if you wanted to, if for any reason this bothers your feet, you could come to standing and do a knee running situation. Okay, let's bring it in, take it down, find a kneel position or a high kneel, swing the arms. Yeah, so those are all our Kramas. Just stay in this recovery mode for a moment. We'll get ready with the interval. This is our last set of intervals. So let's give it everything that we've got. I'm starting it out. So 10 seconds to 10 procrasta seconds, if you want to call them that, while we set up and prepare. There's the bell to get ready and go. So Krama 1 is lift, drag, lower, lift, drag, lower. Krama 2 is walking out into that plank and in. Krama 3 is changing that to a running motion. So you've always got only one foot on the ground at all times. 1 second to go, recover. Come back to the kneeling position or a high kneel and swing the arms so that we're still getting oxygen into the brain. This is very important or we won't feel very good. Okay, it's a good challenge, isn't it? Love the sweat. Let's set up and go. Whatever Krama you are doing. And remember, option here, if it's better on the feet, to do a standing run, okay? You could even do that while your hands are on the wall if you wanted to. Keep working, keep pushing. Yeah, so many options, but make sure you're challenging yourself. Recover. Yeah, okay. We're all different. So we all know when we're really challenging ourselves. Let's go to that place. Set up. And go. Yeah, you might be walking, you might be running, you might be doing the lift and drag.
No matter what you're doing, the crown of the head is reaching straight ahead so that your spine is in neutral. Recovery already? Oh my gosh, this goes by fast. Are you ready? We have one more round, or actually two more rounds, sorry. Ooh, that was mean, wasn't it? I really didn't intend that. Okay, let's go. Let's work it. We just have two more. So let's push really hard. Maybe if you're not already at the running Krama, maybe try it out. Try it out, experiment, see what happens in your body. See if you can stick with it for as long as possible. Keep going, get breathless, and recover. Yeah, we just have one more. Now we truly do have one more. Make sure you take your recovery time. Let that heart rate come down. Yeah, the sweat is running in my eyes, so good. Okay, setting up, last, go. Push. Push. It could be running. It could be a walking out. And if you're walking out, really check in that you're taking those feet way back into a plank position. And if you are doing the first Krama, make sure that you're really dragging the feet and hands back. Did you hear that? Yay, we did it. Okay, we are done. That's fantastic. Let's stay here and then kneel for a moment, just swinging the arms. Yeah, beauty. And now let's find tabletop position. And let's take the right foot back, press through the heel, and then just rock through that heel press. A little dynamic stretching for the calf muscle. One more time, one more rock, and then slide that knee under the hip. Same thing on the left side, take it back, and then rock forward and back. Having a towel is handy in this practice to wipe the sweat away. And then bring that knee in. And now let's go to an easy cow and cat and start to sync the breath with the movement. So exhaling to cat and inhaling to cow. A couple more. And then bring the big toes to touch, take the knees wide, press yourself back to child's pose, and then bring yourself back up again. Let's do that two more times. So exhale, press back. Inhale, come up. And again, exhale, press back. And this time, inhale, walk the hands in, come to a variation on the kneeling position, and then bring the knees together and just sit with hands in Virasana for a moment. Maybe close the eyes. If it's comfortable for you now, breathe through the nose only, but if you still feel like you need that extra oxygen, feel free to open the mouth. One more full deep breath here in this kneeling. Oh, Max loves this sweaty practice, right, Max? Okay, that's good. Let's make our way into Shavasana. Yeah, we took those intervals a little longer today, so our Shavasana will be a little bit shorter, but it's always worth the time. So walk the shoulders away from the ears, crown of the head reaching to the space behind you. Bend the knees for just a moment, and then bring the arms to a T position with the palms facing up. Do an easy rocking from side to side with those legs. This is a nice way to open up through the chest. And then to invite that twisting in is a really great way to neutralize through the spine. Sometimes the high intensity practice can be a little bit challenging for the low back. So if you ever feel that, it may mean that as you're doing plyometric moves, so as you're, like, for example, squatting and going to airborne, you're leaning forward a little bit far and the load is happening in the low back. So this twisting is nice. And then maybe just be conscious of that when you come to the next practice. Bring the knees toward the ceiling. Extend the legs out, bring the arms down into a more Shavasana position, so a little closer to the body. And again, maybe walk the shoulders away from the ears. If it's possible for you now to close the mouth, that is a really beautiful way to calm the sympathetic nervous system and to make your way into this really powerful Shavasana. Bring an awareness to the thin plane of contact between your body and the mat. There's neither body nor mat, but that thin plane of contact between the two.
Now bring your awareness to the space behind the closed eyes, Chitta Kasha. Take a moment there to just be the witness to anything that you may see there. And then with your awareness still at Chitta Kasha, return to the intention that you set at the beginning of the practice. Repeat it to yourself mentally 3 times. And trust that if you can visualize it, you have started creating it. Bring your awareness back to your breath, deepening it now. Take a big inhale, expanding, and maybe inviting an audible sigh into that exhale. And then bring an awareness to the body by wiggling the fingers and wiggling the toes. And then inviting any other movement that would feel good in your body. Taking a big stretch, connecting the breath to the movement with an inhale. Exhale to bend the knees, roll to one side. Take a moment there, rest your head on that arm. Let everything just slow down. When you're ready, press yourself to seated. And as we complete our practice here, let the palms rest upward. Take a moment to close the eyes. Visualize an abundance of strength and resilience, along with an ability to go with the flow, pouring into those open palms and spreading to every cell in your body. And then bringing the hands to the heart center and sealing the practice. Namaste. Okay, let's check in with the goddesses. We've run a few minutes over time, so if you have to leave, by all means, you'll get the recording. Anya, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Oh, that's an awesome one, isn't it, after Krama HIIT? Your heart's true desire into action. I love it.